and welcome into the show. I'm Doug Masters with Masters Touch Design Build, and this is the Masters Touch Design Build YouTube channel. Today's show is going to feature us meeting with a new client, Diana, who would like to turn a greenhouse into living space. Really cool project. It's right in our wheelhouse, and I think you're going to like what you see. We are going to talk about the importance of mutual trust among the team when we are engaging in a project. And the team includes the contractor, the subcontractors, and most importantly, the clients. And that triumvirate needs to have mutual trust. We're going to take a quick look at the importance of systems. Every business, not just in the contracting industry, but in the world, needs systems if it's going to thrive. And we're going to take a look at some of the systems that we use today, and we'll do that in the future as well. We're going to have a product demo, which is understanding how modern light dimmer switches work, particularly how they work with LED lights, which are a little different than the incandescent bulbs that we all grew up with, and a lot of other fun stuff on tap today. So let's go out and have some fun. This is really cool. We just got a lead. It's a greenhouse that a woman here in Holliston wants to finish into living space for her daughter and her children. It sounds like a really cool project based on her initial description in the email she sent. So I'm gonna give her a call and set up a time to go visit, and let's check it out. It sounds kind of funky. Today's quick tip is on lighting. I love lighting. It's one of the most overlooked aspects of any home improvement project, and lighting will make or break a project. Today we're going to take a look at dimmer switches. Other than outdoor lights and closet lights, I like dimmer switches on just about everything. A lot of lights today are different. When we grew up, we had incandescent lights, but now there's a lot of LED light bulbs on the market, and the dimmer switches affect them a little differently. And I also want to give you a quick shortcut tip on dimmer switches. So here's an example of an old incandescent bulb, sort of a retro look with a dimmer on it, and that dims down really well. But when you go for an LED like this under cabinet light over here, you'll see that the lighting is a little different color, and it dims just a little bit differently than an incandescent light. So newer dimmer switches can deal with that. We're going to give you a quick tip on that. All right, so we're going to get in here and take a look at these dimmer switches. This is a double set, and one controls the under cabinet LED lights we have here, and then one on the right controls that incandescent antique style light that we just showed you. And you'll recall dimmer switches from the past and how they worked. The newer ones are set up just a little differently, so we want to take a look at what's going on in there. Okay, so what you're going to see in here is within the dimmer switch, you have an internal dimmer. The internal dimmer, you'll see, can rotate left and right, and that will actually affect the min-max dimming on your light. So this is our incandescent light. We're going to leave that one roughly where it was. Over here on the LEDs, the interesting thing is this is all the way counterclockwise to the left, so when we dim, it comes down nice. Now I'm using the dimmer within the dimmer to show you what the minimum and maximum is. So if we had the dimmer on maximum low setting, that's how bright the lights would be when it's on low. A little bit too bright for most folks, especially at night. So we keep an LED dimmer all the way down. So again, this LED, that's all the way up. You can see the ambient light in the background. When you're dimming an LED, you want to be all the way to the left. Incandescents, I recommend the center location. I hope you enjoyed today's quick tip. That was lighting, and in particular dimmer switches. Come back next time for another quick tip. Hi, is Diana there? Hi Diana, yeah, this is Doug from Masters Touch. How are you? Yeah, thanks. I got your email about the greenhouse project. That sounds really cool. Yeah. Yep, no problem at all. Happy to help. How'd you hear about us? Okay. All right, I'm going to take some notes when we talk, if that's all right with you. So, in your notes, you said it's about 1,300 square feet, an old greenhouse, and Looks like you're trying to finish that into some living area for your daughter and her kids. Okay, that's great. Yeah, we do that stuff all the time. That sounds like a pretty cool job. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll send you an email with all of my contact info and a confirmation of the meeting, and looking forward to it. Okay, super. Talk soon. Bye. In the home remodeling business, we compete with all sorts of different companies. A lot of them sort of rank somewhere just above or below used car salespeople. And by that I mean they can be unprofessional, they can be dishonest, they can be disorganized. And so from the get-go, we've tried to invest a lot of time and energy into building systems. And those systems are anywhere from fielding a lead from a new customer and tracking it through and delivering a proposal on time, and then following through and delivering what we promised on the job, to managing our sales staff, marketing, and everything else. And I'm just a big believer in technology. We invest in the technology that allows us to deliver superior service and quality to our customers, make this a happy place for our staff to work. And without these systems, we would not be able to do what we did. So I'm going to just take a quick peek at a couple of the systems that I've developed for Masters Touch Design Build that are customized basically for our industry and our company, and they fit our needs. So let me take a look on the computer here. Hopefully you can see that. This is our MIS system, which is Management Information Systems. And particularly as the sales manager of the company, I use this product fairly heavily. We put every lead that comes in into this system. We have dozens of fields that we track on every job, and all this data helps us manage expectations and sales and everything else that we need to have right up to the minute data on. And what's great about this is to show you all of this updates real time. I'm going to run a sales report right here. We'll just make this simple and make it for this month. You can see that within about 2 or 3 seconds I can generate up to the minute reports on what leads need to be contacted, what jobs need to be followed up, who needs to be called, what salesmen need to write bids, and so on and so forth. So that's just one of our systems. We have many different systems that work in harmony. On the production side, we use Microsoft Project, and we use all of the online products from Office 365 that are offered, and those are a gold mine for us. In another episode, we'll take a look at how our production team uses Office and the online project system to keep our clients in the loop and up to date and up to the minute on their jobs. It's a really cool system. The bottom line is you have to have a lot of systems, and people have to know how to use them, and they have to make a commitment to use them. And if you do that, it really lets you shine. And I think that if you talk to any of our clients, you'll find out that they really love the way we deliver. We return phone calls. We do what we say we're going to do. We document everything. And all of our information is cloud-based and available all the time, and it really helps us deliver. All right, super excited. We're heading over to a potential project to convert an old greenhouse into a living space. It's an outbuilding on a property in Holliston. It sounds like a really funky job, so I'm excited to look at it, hoping that we can get this job because it's just a little different than your run-of-the-mill job, and should be super exciting. So stay tuned. Let's see how it goes. Hi, Diana.
Hi.
I'm Doug. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm glad you came out on today. It's a pretty nice, nasty day. But,
It's New England winter. What
but
are you
indoors
do?
is a little bit warmer.
Okay.
So Thanks for looking at it. It looks pretty shabby.
Yeah.
And it is.
Thanks for having us out. So this is an old greenhouse.
This is an old greenhouse,
Yeah.
and we think it was the greenhouse manager's house behind. But
Sure.
actually, it's a bigger house than we expected it to be as we looked at it.
Okay.
So it's probably a 3-bedroom house.
Okay. And the idea is to convert this to living space for your daughter.
Right.
And her children.
Right. Or me.
Or you.
Yeah,
I
it depends
love
upon
it.
who wants to run away from who.
Cool. Sounds good.
But that's the part that we want to convert.
All right.
This is going to stay as a storage space for my husband's sculpture.
Okay. So yeah, the sculptures around here, this is your husband's work?
It's all my husband's work. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, well, most of it's my husband's work. There's some
Yeah.
trade here.
Okay.
So we have some other pieces
All
from
right.
other people in the country. But
Well, we might have to sneak in some of the sculpture and show it off a little.
that would
It
not
looks
hurt
really
my,
cool.
That would not break my heart.
Let's take a look.